I'm so used to just like, I be talking, be looking this way. Yeah, I'm looking at all kind of other stuff when I'm in that mask. This the weirdest part of the whole, it's weird. Man, this Masked Singer experience for me has been terrific. You know, I learned a lot about myself. I learned to, just try new things, jump out the box. At first I was like, I don't know, tour coming up. What if I get out there and I might snap my ankle, I might do something, and they gonna be mad at me, calling me. But for me, it was really just, like I said, trying something different, learning new things about myself, getting out there, experiencing something different, trying different things, see how far the talent can really go. And it took me all the way to the final. So just for that, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everybody in the social media universe for all the love, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't mind going home to People's Champ. Might not have the hardware, but, I know where the love lie at, though.
It feels good when you know you're down. A super dope homeboy from the Oak Town, and I'm known as such. And this is the beat, you can't say yeah.
When it comes to the frog, I would be lying if I said that I wouldn't be taking a little bit of this and a little bit of that from the frog, But honestly, the frog is me, the swag.
Look at Frog, you got some swag.
Now that I'm not talking in that high-pitched voice that you guys are so used to, now you get to hear the real voice. So all that was just me, you know what I mean? But the thing I will take away from this is, all the hours in the vocal training. I always did melodic rap, but now I'm gonna push it to another level with the singing. I find myself, even now, I've been in the studio while I've been doing this show, and I find myself saying, I don't want no R&B singer to sing that. I want to sing the hook. It's because of this show and the platform that they gave me and surrounded me around some really good people who instilled that confidence. I always was a confident dude, but now, I'm even more confident when it's time to do my thing. So I'm definitely going to be taking pieces of this and that from the Masked Singer. It's only right.
You say needle, check up the beater, and head to the church in your new tuxedo. Pride wants to dance to a different groove, where you know what to do, just bust a move. Come on, everybody at your seats, say yeah.
See, a lot of people don't know my favorite holiday is Halloween. I love dressing up, and when I'm in an outfit, I get a chance to be somebody who I'm not. So being in this suit, bringing this character to life for all of y'all to love at home and all the kids. Shout out to all the kids who tune into the Masked Singer because, I did it for y'all, and it just put me back in that spot, back in that mental block that I'm supposed to be in, and that's performing and doing something that I've been loving to do since I was a little bitty tadpole.
Break it down.
Yeah, so, just from keeping, my neck and stuff from showing, if you really look at the Frog's performances, you'll see I had, the frog neck with all the little scales and stuff on it. Then it's the stocking cap, which, by the way, I'm not, I'm kind of fine with the whole stocking cap thing because I'm a do-rag wearer anyway. You know what I'm saying? So having that on was nothing. That was easy. But the times when, the sweat would drip off my eyelashes and drop on my nose and I couldn't get up in there to wipe it off or scratch my scalp, and I gotta sit there and listen to H Drug talk about me for 19 to 18 minutes, that probably was the most difficult part. But learning the dance moves, learning the songs, that's what I do for a living. So that was easy peasy. That was light work.
Let's rock whatever it you take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes.
A couple things I'm gonna miss about being the Frog is number one, the staff. The staff. Just getting a chance to work with new people. They took really good care of me, from the people that's always knocking on my trailer every 2 seconds when they say it's like a lunch break and you got 45 minutes, but they really be giving me 10 minutes to eat, and they be knocking on my door. So all those little elements, it brought the character to life. That's really my secret cheat code for me doing my thing, whether it's acting on set, performing on the stage. It's the people around me that I absorb the energy from, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I've always been able to rock.
Who else but me? And if you can't feel me, that means you can't touch me. It's ugly, trust me.
So my last two competitors in the finals, it was tough. I knew they had the pipes. I knew they could sing. My man Turtle was definitely doing his thing. I was trying to figure out who he was, towards the end. He would talk to me yo, bro, oh man, those moves, it's he would tell me little things. And then, of course, Night Angel, y'all know that's my label mate, somebody who practically raised me, sung on my first single. Both of us signed to So Def. I've been hearing that voice since I was 12 years old, so I knew exactly who that was. And of course, it's dope. And on top of that, Candy is the first woman to win the whole thing. So, that's major right there. So all the women out there in the 20 universe, Faith, wherever you at, y'all gotta applaud that. You know what I'm saying? That's real big right there. She's the first ever female to win the Masked Singer. Candy, enjoy it, because I will be, we live in the same city. I will pull up to your house when you sleep, you and your husband. And when the babies is sleeping, don't be mad if you wake up and that trophy gone. I'm just letting you know, we family, so don't be surprised if I come to your house and I take the trophy. Man, this is my dog right here. I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna probably be having, you know, when I'm sleeping on my tour bus, I know this face gonna haunt me for a long time, but that's a good thing. We had some good times. We had some good moments. We got a lot of love. And don't think this was just about you. You know what I mean? This was a we thing. This took us. Remember that. I brought you to life, you know what I'm saying? But you also made me look good. We made each other look good. I'm gonna miss this face. How can you say no to this face? Look at it, man. So swagged out. It's the frog.